Clap it up, man. Clap it up. Clap it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. 50 Cent, the biggest troll in rap culture. 50 Cent, man. You know what I mean? He's going at Jimmy Jones. He made a threat. He said, hey, man, listen. I'll buy the building out from under you and evict you. He said, keep my documentary about Diddy out your mouth. He said, you know me, I'm Petty Betty. I'll buy the building, Jim. But forget hearing it from my mouth. You know how I do, man. I post the receipts. You in the dig? I post the receipts, man. Let's go, man. Shit is spooky out here. It's crazy out here.
Documentary about you. You wanted to be a dope documentary.
You gotta be dope.
Who you are, what you've done,
I don't know, boy.
you've accomplished. Like a documentary is a big thing. Like you don't want nobody doing a documentary about some like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like that's petty behavior.
I don't want to know the company that did it so we could talk. You know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need. You know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's like legal to do though.
Documentary is more like a mockumentary, shit like that. How can it even be called a documentary though? Because you call a documentary when it's not. When it's
once you become, if you're a public person, you're in the news, you can be Googled.
So do you think that is wrong or not?
I think it's wrong.
Yeah, so, we know that, but you know, everybody panties is in a bunch. Oh my God!
It doesn't feel like this is a big.
I know it ain't nothing, but the thing is,
the
like,
intention was not to come in.
If you shooting and you saying they and these guys, and you got a picture and I'm in the picture, I'm shooting back, and it's with whoever. It's with whoever, whenever, however.
We know.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching
Maino
Forgotten
said he's
Kings
back, boy.
TV.
He said, no, I mean, he's shooting back. He said he don't care who it is, whatever, whoever, however, let's get it. No, I mean, he ain't playing, man. He said he'll let the pistol smoke, you heard? However you want it, how you can get it. He said 50. He want to shoot the 5 with you, 5th. Get in the ring. This is what I want to see, man. You know what I mean? All these rappers and you know what I'm saying, they got all this smoke, all this energy, all this negative comments. Forget all the talking. Take it to the ring. Charleston White even did it. And he whooped on that Island Boy too. First the Island Boy was getting the best of Charleston White. Charleston White held his own, man. Yo, for real.
Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing.
You know what I'm saying?
Big boy, come pick up your phone.
Let's go.
How you know pick
50.
up your phone? Your
You
phone
and Jimmy.
Your phone going to go to voicemail.
You and Jimmy.
Goodbye.
Yo, if that shit don't shut the fuck up.
Your phone ringing. Big boy.
Michael, don't leave me here.
Now, Jim and 5th get in the ring. Forget all the talking. Get to it, man. That'll solve everything. Just get to it. Don't waste no time. Don't waste your breath. Just get to it. But yo, on the real, Jimmy, 50 Cent said y'all squad.
Why do people I love so hard to shop for? How? Because they only make boring gift guides. Should we make our own gift guide in partnership with Marshalls, where premium gifts meet incredible value? It's happening!
You just gotta listen to the fucking commercial.
Now. All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy Maino. Now, Maino, I told you from about last night. I woke up today and I was like, what is going on?
I heard.
So it looks like 50 Cent has taken shots at the Let's Rap About It crew.
Smoky, very smoky.
Now, 50 posted this.
Documentary is a big thing. Like you don't want nobody doing a documentary about some like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like that's petty behavior.
I don't understand why that's like legal to do though.
Documentary is more like a mockumentary, shit like that. Do you think that is wrong or not?
I think it's wrong.
All right, now he posted that clip, and then he also posted, and I got to make sure I got to see like what's true and what's not true.
All the squatters.
Yeah, he called you guys squatters and said you guys owe $250,000. So is that true?
I don't know nothing about I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so you guys have paid your rent.
Pay that rent.
Okay. All right, now to put it in perspective, though, you said you weren't taking aim.
No, we not making our podcast not going. We don't talk about people. We take things and internalize it. We was talking about. It was a general conversation about do people have the actual right to make a documentary about you, and how would you feel if it was you? But I get where you're coming from. But at the same time, I'm not trying to walk nothing down. Like if it's smoke, it's smoke.
All right, well, here is the full conversation of what you guys were talking about, because it was really just about legally, can you...
Right, that's what it was.
And then you started talking about sex tapes, because somehow it always comes back to that. Here's what happened.
Is it acceptable for someone to create a documentary about you without your approval? How would you feel if it happened to you?
It's like definitely not acceptable. It's facetious and petty.
Right. It's like somebody putting out your sex tape.
Yeah, if you want to make, yeah, exactly.
I don't know that that's comparable, because a sex tape.
You gotta make sure your likeness
just put that. Yeah, but documentaries people can't do them, and they do them all
we know
the
that.
time.
Yeah, we know that. But everybody panties is in a bunch. Oh my God,
it doesn't feel like this is a big.
I know it ain't nothing. Yeah, but the thing is,
the
like,
intention was not to come at
him.
him.
If you shooting and you saying these guys, and you got a picture, and I'm in the picture, I'm shooting back, and it's with whoever. It's with whoever, whenever, however. Whatever.
Okay, Maino.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for clearing that up, because people are like, you're not going to be up here and not address it and talk about it. But
Absolutely. We don't make our podcast not constructed to be doing that. Like we make it
somehow
about ourselves. But everybody taking shots at us though for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, it is. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just saying, like, I'm with whatever.
All right, but look, when we come back, we got some UT. So let's get into other people's business. How you feeling? She is celebrating and also telling her truth after certain aspects of this lawsuit have been dropped. We'll talk about it. It's way up. Here's some Nicki Minaj with Your Love.
How y'all feel about that, man? 50 said they squatters. They got to pay $250,000. Matter of fact, he said, Jim, if you keep playing with him, he's going to buy the building.
It's time to give your liver some love this holiday season with Dose. So it's a 2-ounce liquid shot that's...
All right, skip that.
MREC TV.
Documentary is a big thing. Like you doing a documentary about some like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like that's petty behavior.
I don't want to know the company that did it, so we can talk. You know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need. You know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's like legal to do though.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the MREC and Rip Show. What's going on, Rec? You here with us?
I'm good, Rip. Salute. Yes, sir. What's happening?
Listen, man, we got another person stepping up the back, going at 50.
Being they painting.
Last time we had this
is fair use.
Man, we was talking about 50 versus
teachable
Marlon.
moment.
Well, today,
my opinion, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Let's rap about
this
the
is
podcast.
what I do, man.
This is crazy.
I seen it coming.
Don't come strike from a channel like a sucker.
Now, to catch everybody up on what's been going on, apparently, the Let's Rap About It podcast, they gave their own reaction to documentaries, okay? And this is interesting timing considering 50 just released the docuseries with Netflix, The Reckoning. Everyone has been talking about it for the past couple of weeks. And apparently, the Let's Rap About It podcast, they had something to say about it, but they spoke about it in a way where it wasn't literal, but people still caught up on it. You know what I mean? Those who know, they know. So we're going to play the clip, 50's response. Then, of course, Maino, he fired shots back, y'all. So let's play this clip and hear exactly what Jim, Maino, Fab, and Dave East had to say about this Diddy docuseries. All right?
Yes, sir.
Let's get right to it.
You want to read this long mix?
Yeah,
I got it. Is it acceptable for someone to create a documentary about you without your approval? How would you feel if it happened to you?
It's like
Definitely not acceptable. It's facetious and petty.
Right. It's like somebody putting out your sex tape.
Exactly.
It's like
Without your permission.
And you're not an actual porno star.
And they doing
the lighting wasn't good enough.
They're just trying to make you just look bad.
Shoot yourself, Jim.
Oh, they caught me on a bad day.
Pay
I
that
wasn't even
rent.
on my shit. This thing caught a weak one. Damn.
You see that the lighting is dark?
Damn.
You see that the fucking lighting is dark?
Got me looking small
Still
out
put
here.
this on the internet?
Word up.
But I would feel.
I ain't gonna front. I think if they saluting you.
First of all, they want somebody doing a documentary about you. You want it to be a dope documentary.
It gotta be dope.
Showing who you are, what you've done,
Without no bullshit
everything you've
over.
accomplished. Like a documentary is a big thing. Like you don't want nobody doing a documentary about some.
Now listen, man. You four stooges, even though it was only 3 stooges. You sound dumb as hell, man. Diddy was a monster. That needed to be put out. There wasn't no being nice. The real story needed to get put out, man. Now I can see if it was about Dipset or about Maino's life in prison or Davies coming up in Harlem or Fab coming out of Brooklyn. That's different. But this is about a monster. We needed to know about this guy because he had so much blood on his hands. Biggie, Black Rob, Craig Mack. How he did making the band. How he tried to do my homies and then luckily they escaped the locks. Mace was smart. Mace got away. He even did Little Kim dirty. He did the chicks from Dirty Money dirty. He slept with the lead singer from Danny the King or whatever her name was, the white girl. How he did Cassie, how he did Kim Porter, how he did Justin Bieber, how he did Usher, how he did, his assistant. This man is a monster. We needed to know about this guy, man. He beat the big charges, so I mean, he gonna come home, but he's a fucking monster. So I don't know what the hell Jim looking like Toucan Sam face, Fred Sanford in the face, Grady in the face. You ever seen somebody like just look rash, like shabby all the time, man? Line your joint up, man. Do something. I know you Silver Fox, but do something, man. Anyways, back to the commentary, man. More of this bozo.
Like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like that's petty behavior.
I don't want to know the company that did it so we can talk, you know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need, you know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's like legal to do though. Like without anybody, like if you're doing a documentary, if I'm doing a documentary on you, why wouldn't you want the person involved to interact?
It's really a documentary. It's more like a mockumentary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It seemed like when you don't use the person, it's more like you're against them. Anyway,
Right.
so
When you
that's
doing
why I
shit
don't
like
think it
that,
should be.
how can it even be called a documentary?
Fab, what the fuck did you just say, Fab? We're talking about 50 Cent. Since when has been somebody he never been against? He even went against his own team. Young Buck, Game, Lloyd Banks. He threw Yayo in the bushes one time. When we are went against Rick Ross. We are dealing with the King Troll. He even went against Big Meech. He made a show with Big Meech. Listen, the man jumped on it because this is how 50 Cent eats. Obviously, he's not making no chart-topping music no more. So he has to do Power and ate off of Big Meech's legacy, then shut him down after he becomes free. So he did all those series about Big Meech, and then when he comes home, he cuts the man off within 2 months. Make it make sense, man. Ate off of that. Raising Canaan, like, he's eating off of this. So now he's like, yo, let me buy that Diddy joint and throw that out there. Let me get that. Come on, man. This dude is smart. He's playing chess while y'all playing checkers in a warehouse. Probably ain't even got no heat in that joint because y'all always coated up.
Yeah, you can do something with it.
Like, why is it called a documentary when it's not?
It's still a doc. It's not an autobiography, but it's a documentary because once you become a public person,
bro, none of them Pablo Escobar documentaries I watched, none of them people knew him. They all
There you go.
people,
That's what I'm saying.
You get what I mean? Like you can
But once
just,
you become, if you're a
that
public person,
figure,
you're in
they
the
can
news,
just do it.
you can be Google.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think it's wrong. I'm not with it either. I think that.
I'm not with it.
Do we all agree that it's wrong? Thumbs down for that
I don't
shit?
want nobody putting out my sex tape.
You right.
I mean, if they slandering you or they violating, I think it's wrong.
We're talking about sex tapes with this nigga. This
If they saluting you, it come with who you became.
It was different.
I mean, yeah.
What's happening? Can't talk to me. Pardon, self.
How y'all feel about that, man? I gotta give them the Price is Right loss on that one. Like, listen, Diddy was a monster behind the scenes, man. And the world needed to know. 50 Cent just happened to jump on a bandwagon and put it out first. But all these details, all these different things, all these people coming out, man. Feel bad for the people. Fuck how it made Diddy look. We all wanted to know, just like y'all wanted to know, the real meat and potatoes, pause, of the situation when it came to Diddy. And 50 Cent was brave enough to put it out. I gotta salute 50 for that because we wanted to know. I don't care how it made that monster look. Look how he did Cassie. He beat the shit out that girl, man. This dude was wiping European juice on his nipples. Like, look how he did Meek. Had Meek wearing the same outfit. Meek looked like he was in pain when he was in that pool, man. Meek was looking like he was in pain when he was in that pool, man. Like real spill. Y'all don't think so? Let me see if I can find the clip. Cause he looked like he was in pain. Yo, what the hell? This shit had me type all that for nothing. He looked like he was in pain in that pool, man. Real spill. Alright, here we go. I think it's gonna pop right up. That boy looked like he was in pain, boy. Come on, where the volume at? Let me get that volume up there.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Yo, son. Meek looked like he in pain, bro. Like he took it hard. Pause. I don't know, son.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Yo. Now you think we need to know about that damn Diddy documentary and Meek in the pool looking hurt like that? Like, come on, man. Meek looked like he in some serious pain, boy. That asshole hurt and pause. He did something strange for a little bit of change. R.I.P. to Meek's butthole. Know what I mean? One more time for the roll. He said, Daddy.
What's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Yeah. Meek ass was in pain, boy. Did he hit him with that? Meek, this was Meek's account the next day after Diddy splashed him. Hit him with all kinds of Apple Pays. Meek was like, he's like, damn, Diddy, you did too much to my ass. Yo, Diddy said, you did good, daddy. Know what I mean? Diddy was busting in that. All up in his joint. Know what I mean? But anyways, off of Meek Millies, who's next on the chopping block tonight? before I have to, you know what I mean, get off this joint, get some rest, you know what I'm saying? Gotta hop up in that 18-wheeler tomorrow, man. What's your occupation, young brothers? What you do for a living, young brother? See, J Cash used to be in the streets 20 plus years. Made it out. Bullets didn't hit me. Time didn't get me. Beat those cases. Had the whips. Had the women. Still can get the women after the streets. But anyways, that's neither here or there. Still pushing nice foreign. That's neither here nor there. Living house on an acre of land. Took my last street bag. Got my fam out the hood 11 years ago. Had my CDL to fall back on. Life is chestnut checkers. You got to find your niche in life, youngsters. You have to, if you have to work a 9 to 5, you better find something that you like to do on a daily basis from 5 to 6 days a week. I like getting in the truck. I'm riding high. I get to play my music. And I get to talk on the phone all I want. As long as I deliver that to that destination safe and back to the other place safe, my job is done. That's how I rather work. Man, I be watching them people in the warehouse and how they talk to those people in the warehouse on the floor, them associates. I would never. But anyways, Bobby Shmurda. Lord have mercy. They put the beats on that boy. Go. Why they do that boy like that? That's not on his head.
They just beat Bobby in this bitch. Huh? Hey, just stomp his ass in her.
But let me add to that. He actually started the fight, man. Believe it or not, Bobby Shmurda actually started the fight.
On Christmas morning, if your kid wakes up to this game stick, it's gonna be their favorite present. Let me show you what this thing can do.
He swung on security, from what they said. And this is in Minnesota. Minnesota getting busy. I hate this 9 mag dude, man. That stupid ass do. Let's just get to the real business. Like, you know what I mean? He swung on somebody. This nigga throwing mics and shit. This motherfucker dancing with knots on his head. After getting hands and feet put on, he dancing, he doing dances. So they ain't do too much damage to him. But they saying he started the fight, man. I was trying to get to that part where he actually punched the guy, punched the security, and the rest was history after that. Cause they saying that he actually started the fight. Why they do that?
YouTube channel. Hit that like button, comment, and let him know. First, Christian Rock jumped in Compton yesterday. Now Bobby Shmurda got jumped at his show in Minneapolis last night.
What?
Right now, it's no details of what started this, but you can hear a guy in the video say he got paid a certain amount, but he wanted more. The uncensored version of this fight will be on my Instagram. Feel free to go check it out right after this video. But seems like Bobby Shmurda was fighting bouncers, promoters, and everybody that was cool with them.
I'm
minutes later.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Watch out! Bobby!
They beat the Mario coins out. They beat the They beat the brakes off boy, man. Damn, Bobby, you went out like that. It's crazy, man. Now, like I said, they said he started it. And another thing too, for you gangsters out there, right? You don't get no points when you jump somebody. I hope y'all know that, right? It might look good. You might feel like you did something. But you don't get points for jumping somebody. And he actually held his own. He fought back. Y'all put the beats on him, but he actually fought back. He didn't run. He took it on the chin, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it could have been this. I'd rather y'all do that. I'd rather y'all jump, put hands and feet on him instead of killing him. You had this boy in the club like this. Yo, Bobby was hopping around, boy, trying to get up out of there. Why yeah? It's like, woo! What happened to that boy? Y'all beat the shit out of Bobby, man. But me being a victim of being jumped before in my life, I think I was like 26, 27. I'm gonna try to make this. I can't because it's so much of a long story because it took me 5 years to get boy back. But I can tell you how it started. Walking through the club, you know I'm tall. I got broad shoulders, so I knocked this dude's drink out. He was shorter than me. He was like, yo, watch where the fuck you going, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yo, no. First, when it dropped, I said, yo, I'll buy you another one, bro. He was like, man, watch where your ass going. No. I said, now fuck you and that drink. I said, you can meet me outside if it's that much of a problem. So, told the homie that. I didn't go to the club with him, but we met up at the club together. Told him like, yo, hold me down. I'm gonna have a problem when we leave out of here. Stand in front of the dude is shorter than me. I went to go like this and tuck my chain in. All of a sudden, bam, I got hit from behind. I landed, when I landed, my head landed like kind of in his armpit, like right here. So instead of them dudes beating the brains out of me, they was hitting me in the ribs, kicking me with Timbs. They had some dyke bitch. All of a sudden, whoosh, it was wintertime and I felt cold air hit my back because she sliced me with a razor. I think it was a box cutter down my back. I got a little keloid down my back. She sliced me with the box cutter and shit. And it was quick though. It was like not even 25 seconds. Like when they jump the bloods in, when you get jumped in or in the game. So they was kicking me with Timbs, blah, blah, blah. The bouncers came. You could hear the cops in the distance. And what happened? So I got to my feet. Now I got to my feet. I see them over there. My crazy ass. I go over to them. I'm like, yeah. I said, now I'm on my feet. I said, what's good? What's good? They was like, yeah, we stomped your big ass out. I started going like this. Chain gone. Reaching in my pocket. Cell phone is gone. I don't know how my cell phone got out my pocket. Thank God my car keys was, because they would have got that too. I'd have been stranded. Went home. I'm hot. I'm coming in the house. Wifey wake up. She see my shit cut. See the blood on my back. What's going on? You need to go to the emergency room. Every time I went, felt like my ribs was like stabbing me. I should have went to the ER, but me being young and dumb and tough, I didn't. So I grabbed her phone. And I called my phone, and they pick up the phone. They was like, yeah, nigga, we got your phone. We duffed you out. We duffed you out. But see, me, I don't forget no motherfucking face. Right? I didn't want to get into the story because, like I said, it's longer. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Let me see how I can make this fast. So, didn't forget her face. Okay, boom. Week go by, I go play ball at the basketball court in the town I live in. They had one white boy that was with them that was like almost my height. Seen the white boy at the basketball court. I was with my man Eric Ford. Ran down on the white boy, threw him up against the fence. I said, nigga, did you touch me? I said, who was it? And he said the dude's name. Eric was like, yo, I know him. He's supposed to go to the NFL. So supposedly, the dude I was gonna beat up, you know how when the person is like that go-to guy, like, you know what I'm saying, he might make it to the league, everybody protects him. So that's what type of situation it was. So he was like, yeah, I know where you live at. I know where he said, I know where his parents live at. Let's go. I ain't even play ball. Me and Eric left. Went, word to my handicapped son, went to the dad's house. Ding dong, ring the bell. I'm standing behind Eric. Eric said his name. He was like, oh yeah, my son is away at college. We thinking he gonna make it in the draft this year, blah, blah, blah. So now I know where his people's rest they had at. I wasn't playing. Boom. So fast forward, we leave there. Time goes on. That's year number 1. I find out who it is, where he stays. He's not there. He's away at college. Okay, what happened next? Let me see. Me and my homie, we went out to the club. After that, I stayed strapped all the time. We went out to the club. He didn't know nothing that was going on. After the club, there's a spot. You know how in every city or every town, there's like a main spot everybody go to after the clubs, and then they go back to their towns where they from. Okay, so in Hartford, Connecticut, there's a spot called Papa's. You know what I mean? And they'll block the street. Papa's, and then Wingate was up the street. So we went to Papa's. I parked around the corner because there was no parking spaces. Guess who I see in the fucking restaurant? At least I got my food. This motherfucker. And he had the same team with him, but the white boy wasn't with him. Now I'm like, now we having a standoff. My man's like, well, what's going on? I said, yo, these dudes had me jump. I said, that dude had me jump. This is year number 2. A year ago or something like that. So, we standing there. I'm like, yo, I said, what's up now? So he trying to stand there like he hard. I said, dude, I got something that'll send you to heaven. Let's go around the corner. I wasn't playing. Word in my mind, if he'd have walked around that corner, I would have killed him, man. Because I felt the way about my phone getting jumped, keloid down my back. You know what I'm saying? Thank God they ain't messed my face up. For some reason, they ain't hit me in my head. I don't understand that. They was kicking me all in the body and shit. But like I said, it happened fast. So, boom. This is back to the Bobby Shmurda thing. You don't get no points for jumping somebody. And I didn't start it. You understand me? But anyways, so had a standoff. I'm like, yo, let's go around the corner. They would not leave the front. I wasn't playing. My mans was like, yo, I'm gonna hold you down. I don't know what's going on, but you know I got your back. I said, nah. I just want him to come around the corner. I said, he gonna meet God tonight. They would not leave. Yo, everybody started leaving. It's damn near 3 something in the morning. The club's closed at 1:45, 2 o'clock. Everybody goes straight to Papa's. It's like 3 in the morning. They still standing right there, not moving. I said, come on, man. Let's break out, man. So we left. That's year number 2. Year number 3. I was on this little, I don't want to say it too loud. I was on this little chat line thing, right? Boom, boom, boom. I met this female in the same town that I lived in. Boom. So now we in the basement of her crib. She invited me over. And you know how everybody had those, like, what's that camera when you go and the picture come out? Polaroids. All the little Polaroids on the wall. So she was like, yo, I'm going to go get her some drinks. So she go upstairs. I'm being nosy. I'm looking at all the pictures. And then I happen to see this one picture with a dude in the middle and the female here and the girl I was talking to there. And I'm like, yo, that's that nigga. So when she came back, I was like, yo, I said, I see your pictures, they nice. I said, who is this right here? Here we go again. Oh, that's my cousin. He's supposed to make it to the NFL. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, damn. I'm like, word, that's your cousin? Yo, word to my mother, I wouldn't even hit it. I wanted to beat her up just for being related to the motherfucker. So I made a petty ass excuse and I got the fuck up out of there. Cause I ain't even, the real thing I should have did was beat it, bust on her face and all that, but I didn't. I wanted to beat her the fuck up because that was her blood. Like, I really felt the way about this. I never been jumped. That's the first time I've been jumped in my life. You know what I mean? So, that's year number 3. Another year go by, then another year go by. I didn't play basketball because I had went out that Saturday night, had too much to drink. That following Sunday, I went to the flag football games championship that was in my town that I lived in. This is a different town. Pull up, talking to my man Swinger from Philly. The game is damn near over. I happen to look, and guess who the fuck I see? Word to my handicapped son. This dude is sitting on the grass, taking his cleats off. I said, no fucking way. I took my fitting. Wham! Rob was like, yo, JC, what's up? What's up? I said, nah, that's that nigga that had me jump. I was like, yo, I'm about to I said, y'all better hold me down. Now, the entrance was as wide as the driveway. Like, wide. It was only one car in, one car out. Because it was an old abandoned baseball, like football field / baseball field. And the basketball courts ain't had no rims. That's where everybody parked at. So, boom, I told you it was a long story. But I got his ass back. So now I'm like, yeah. I'm standing the path right here. The dirt path to get to the park, to get to the the abandoned basketball court is back there and right here, he over there. The path, I'm standing right next to the path. All of a sudden, I'm like, yeah. When boy seen me, his eyes got so big, it's like his soul jumped out of his body. I was like, yeah, motherfucker. He could read my lips. I'm like, yeah. So he tell his man that was next to him, he turned real quick and then turned back around. I'm like, yeah. So all of a sudden, here come a Spanish girl come past with a baby in the stroller. My man Rob was like, yo, you ain't gonna hit him with the baby right there. I said, nah, he gonna make that bitch go to the car. All of a sudden, he say something to her. This is a true fucking story. Made my son die. Like, I'm telling the truth. Now I'm talking about my handicapped son that we wish he would walk one day. Truth. She walks over to him. He says something to her. She spun back around, walking past, like mumbling, like upset. The path, I'm telling you, the path is right here. If you look over like down, the fucking grass is this high and they got that old baseball thing. You know, like when you throw the baseball so it won't hit the crowd. That shit way over there. The path right here. Tell me why boys started walking all the way over that way towards the high grass, trying to avoid me. As he's walking, I'm walking too, just like this. Set it on him. Pong, pong, pong. Hit him with a 4-piece. Somehow, some way, his man kind of like jumped on my back. One of the other homies that I didn't even rock with like that picked up like a tree branch, like a light tree branch, hit him. Whang! By the time he did that, boy was able to get up and run to the car. Now I'm chasing him. And then I did like a Starsky and Hutch over somebody's hood. And when I slid off the hood, I hit my man, I think Verner's aunt. Like I knocked her down. So I had to pick her up. I'm like, I'm sorry. By then, boy made it into the car. So now I'm punching the window. Bang! Bang! Trying to break his window. The baby crying, his lady crying. Everybody like, Jay, chill. I'm like, nah, there ain't no fucking chill. That nigga got my chain, phone. I got embarrassed. I got a keloid on my back. I'm hitting it. Boom. Boom. His teammates is like, yo, tell your man to chill. There's a kid in the car. I ain't give a fuck. Kicking the door. Boom. Boom. Get out the car. He would not get out the car. Nigga locked the doors. Now it's a standoff. The Middletown cats block blocked the exit so nobody could get out. Now it's a standoff. And I got the blick in the truck. So I'm talking to his teammate, like, yo, what's wrong with you, nigga? Nah, that nigga had me jump years ago, boy. I said, yo, they was like, oh, we heard about. I said, yo, you had something to do. I started wilding. Then I started running to the truck. My man C was like, yo, chill. Jay, don't do it. They was like, nah, we heard about it. We ain't had nothing to do with that. And they was like, yo, Jay, just let him go, man. Just let him go. You got it. I said, nah, tell the nigga out the car, I want a fair one. They asked him. He didn't want no parts. We let him go. So now I go home, right? Kids in the house, wifey's in the house. I told you it's a long story. Boom. I bust through the door. I'm running through the living room, running through the kitchen like, yeah. Wifey come downstairs. I said, babe, I got him. I said, I got that motherfucker that had me jump. I felt redeemed. You heard? But the moral of the story is, when you jump somebody, you don't get no points, youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Being a victim of being jumped before, you know what I'm saying? You don't get no points for that, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't really say that you did something, especially when it's 10 on 1. Like with me, it was like 10 on 1, like. And thank God, the way they was kicking me in my body, and the way she could have cut my face. They could have been hitting me in the head. I'd have been looking like that Martin thing on Martin. I don't know why they didn't do it, but they was giving me body blows instead of giving me. I probably would have had brain damage because they had Tim's on and everything. You know what I mean? Survived that, got them back. You know, and that's the story. And I'm gonna conclude this session with that. You know what I mean? Life, you go through things, man. You live and you learn. I'm just glad I don't look like what I've been through. 100. I'm gone.